Hello! So today we're making some very fine taste of seared yellowfin tuna steak with mango salsa and some broccoli with herb sesame noodles. And it's just quite a nice taste, especially on a very sunny and hot day like it was today. First we're going to start off with our tuna because it needs to cool off a little bit and cut it down in thin slices. It's very easy and very quick to do. You start off with your tuna, you just put a little bit of oil. You can start with olive oil or you can do a bit of sesame seed oil. I will just add a bit of olive oil on this one and I will save the sesame seed for the noodles. Alright, so let's just put this on. And right here we are getting the noodles ready as well. So I'm just going to boil the noodles and the broccoli together. Alright, a bit of salt and pepper I'm going to need for this. So just a little bit of olive oil on your tuna steaks. These are some really nice yellowfin tuna steaks. You just oil it a little bit so it doesn't stick onto the pan. Best to use just a hot griddle pan, okay? I think it needs just a tiny bit more. Okay, I can turn this off for the moment being. Alright. You don't need to cook this for too long, okay? So please don't cook this for too long. Of course, some people may not like it to be rare inside, but tuna is so delicate, so all you have to do is just sear it on the outside, about 3 or 4 minutes on each side, and then you just have some really nice rare tuna meat so inside, because it's nice, white and delicate. Okay, all right. So let's see. We need that to be quite hot, not ready yet. So we're just gonna crack on with our noodles at the same time. And just getting them ready. You can use whole wheat noodles or plain white noodles, egg noodles. Okay. Okay, so I think this is nice right now. It needs to be quite hot, okay? And we have to put a little bit of salt before we put it in. And black pepper. Okay, and that should be all right. Just gonna put those aside. Okay, so as you can see, smoke's coming out of this, and you can just crack on and put your steaks inside. 3 or 4 minutes each side. Actually, they're quite thin, so I would say definitely 3, no more than that. Just gonna get this ready because we're gonna be able. Don't turn them at all, okay? So right here we have some boiling water. I'm just going to put some salt inside. All right, just putting the salt. The broccoli. Just going to put that down a little bit. All right, so in will go broccoli. So you can use tender stem broccoli or regular broccoli, as long as you cut it into small florets and lengthwise. And you will also need to put your noodles in. So just boost it up a bit. Okay, let's see. And you will just put that on, leave it for about 4 minutes. We need to turn our steaks over. So I'm just going to start with this one. So you receive just a nice charred griddle. A bit tricky for that to turn in there. Okay, just gonna leave that in. So don't forget, just another 3 minutes, all right? That's it. And now this is starting to boil, so all you have to do is just turn it off and let that cook. Okay, so our tuna steaks are done. Actually, you don't even have to leave them for about 3 or 4 minutes because these are quite thin steaks. The thicker your steak, the more you can leave it, but I like them to be quite rare inside. And I think this one need to be removed. Okay, that's great. So we've got our tuna steaks right now. Okay, I'm just going to put that aside. Lovely, so here's our tuna. Just let that rest a bit while we're getting the sauce ready. So right now, as I said, this will be accompanied by some really nice, lovely mango sauce. And here we're just gonna mix all the ingredients that we've cut up and used together. It's very nice, very light, quite summery. And here we've got mango, we've got some chili, we've got red onion and coriander, we've got lime and lemon, and I will also use some red pepper and a bit of chili. Okay, so you can just crack on by putting everything here together. Okay, actually I could have used just a tiny bit of a bigger bowl here. And you use 1 mango, half an onion, and a small bunch of coriander. Okay, and you just mix that together. Okay, so used a little bit of a bigger bowl right now to go ahead and mix everything as it didn't fit inside. And you just put, as I said, 1 mango, a bunch of coriander, half a red onion, and some red bell pepper. Okay, put that in here. And let me just get that aside. And all you have to do is just chop it up in nice small pieces. Lovely. I will keep my garlic for something else which I'm going to make right now. And you just mix that up together. And what you have to do is add a little bit of salt. Okay. Some sesame oil. And olive oil. I will need some white wine vinegar or sushi rice vinegar. I've got sushi right here with me because it's a bit of an Asian mix. All right, and just use lemon or lime. Lime is so much better with this. Definitely use your lime, but you can also use any type of citrus you want. You could go ahead and use lemon, you could use orange, anything that will give it a kick and a punch here. Quite a nice tang. Okay, so just use up all of your lime. Lovely. Okay, so just gonna keep that aside. Okay. This is almost ready. You can always check on the seasoning and on the oil. All right. Okay, so we have this aside as well. We've got our tuna steaks and we've got our mango salsa almost ready. Okay, right here, let's go ahead and take a look at our noodles and our broccoli. And I'm just going to open this up right now and see how it's getting along. It's almost done. They're almost done. So I'm just going to leave them just a bit longer. And I'm going to crack on by making some really nice sauce that will go with the noodles. So this is a sauce that we'll need. about 2 tablespoons or about 2 to 3 tablespoons of tahini. I'm just gonna leave it to 2. Okay, and we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of sesame oil and about 1.5 tablespoons of sushi rice vinegar, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Okay. And I'm going to use the ginger. So I've grated just a little bit of ginger, some chili, and now we're going to put in our garlic and just mix that all together. Okay, great. Lovely. And last thing that you're going to use is just some honey. And you can also use any spicy paste that you have if you want to give it a bit of a kick, because my kids will be eating this as well. We're going to save the chili for a little bit later. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just mix this up. And I think it's time that I go ahead and remove the noodles from the hot water. So I'm just going to drain that straight away. Okay, lovely. So right here we've got our noodles, which I've just strained with the broccoli. And I'm just mixing up this lovely sauce where the noodles will go straight away in. And just going to do that right here. Actually, I think it would be a lot better if I just turn this around. There we go. Lovely. Okay. And you just mix that together. These noodles are so yummy. They're so nice. And as I said, it just smells really, really lovely. You can just go ahead and use whole wheat if you like. You can use tender stem broccoli or just regular egg white noodles and some regular broccoli like I did today. Okay, now the only thing that this will need is some toasted, any type of greens that you have. So just tear a few green leaves in here. It can be rocket, it could be any type of herbs that you have, mint, basil, anything that you have. So they're a bit fresh and they would be wilted with the heat from the noodles. Okay, lovely. So I think and now we're just gonna toss up the sesame seeds. Okay. Just in a frying pan, you don't have to put any oil or anything like that. And you just toast some sesame seeds. I love sesame seeds. They just have that distinct flavor. And don't forget, we've got sesame seed oil and we've got tahini, which is made out of sesame seed. So it all goes together very well. Okay, lovely. I think our salsa, we just need to check that and see if it's nice and ready. Let's see if that needs any extra. Very nice. It's just so refreshing. It goes so well with the tuna. I think that's all you need. Possibly just a little bit of black pepper. Didn't put any. A little bit of oil. And the rest of the lime, which is in here. Okay, and these are almost done. And I think we will be pretty much ready to plate up. Plate up my noodles. And you just take one piece of your steak, a knife that cuts really well, and start cutting slices as thin as you can. As you can see, it needed a little bit less in the pan. I like it to be rare compared to this, but that's all right, this will do. Okay, just leave that here. And just start slicing, as I said, the tuna. Should have been left a lot less. Tuna is so delicate, just needs a minute really. Okay. Okay, and I think we're almost ready to serve. I'm gonna cut up the rest. So we got the sesame seed noodles with the broccoli and the wonderful sauce that we've made. And all you have to do is just put your sesame seed on top. Just like to spread it with my fingers, so I know it kind of goes everywhere. Or tuna steak. To take this away from here and just hold it here. And on top of that, you just add some mango salsa. And here you go. Here we go. So I'm just going to leave that here. And it's all nice and ready. All right. So enjoy your tuna. Bye guys.